like me, cause I think she can count on him. She try to be nosy and hit up my ex. She like, girl, you can count on him. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep the score. 16 cars in my front yard. 30 on my wrist, one point to guard. Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number.
Well, there is a definite chill in the Northern California air, Coach, but still a wonderful afternoon for football at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the San Francisco 49ers. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On third down, it's Turner. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. They're going to try and throw. He's got his tight end Fant, and he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. First down, Denver. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run the counter. It's Turner. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now a give right side. Turner. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. Back to throw. McLeod. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line. On first down, McLeod. Going to throw right side here, complete. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, You go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all this stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Point after, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The first carry now. This is Williams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Washington. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Williams. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Just like that. Just like that.
Off the play fake. Washington. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46. They'll run it now out of the gun. A nice opening right away as he'll maneuver his way up to the 32-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And a throw right sideline is complete. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in with the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, you guys didn't come out of the gate. I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it. You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. 2 carries for him now on the opening drive, both for good yardage.
And based on film study, they thought that there was a chance to spring him more than once for some pretty good yardage in this game.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
I was say your friend house like that. You like it?
No, I just
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. To Johnson again. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. The point after is good. These 2 teams all tied after 1. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, get the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Back to throw. McLeod. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
2nd and 9 now. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Out of the pistol, here's Johnson. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now a handoff here to his running back. He will push his way down to about the 14. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. On 3rd down. Turner. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Off play action. McLeod eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 59 yards. Well, last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season, and the Broncos have retaken the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Right, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Looking here for Smith downfield. And got his man complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 53 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They'll run it now out of the gun. He's got the first down inside the 10. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have retaken the lead. No problem there on the extra point. And it's now 17-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
What's up, nigga?
To throw on 2nd down, McLeod. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
You guys be super easy.
From the gun, McLeod. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Damn, boy, you just finished doing it when I got
going to use the first of their timeouts. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Broncos send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Pulled in at the 24. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here we go.
That's what I want you at, Mike. That's what I want you at, Mike. That's what I want you at. Boy, that nigga fucking nigga coming off that middle row. Boy, this fucking game, boy.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
I had the man burned by 5 yards.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Washington. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now is 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight.
He was trying to force it in there.
But if there's a time to force it,
I don't want to work for nobody like Cotton did.
You gotta try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Officially now marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Down 300 minutes to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
In the field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
At the end of the day, son, you my little brother, son. And I expect more from you, son. But I'm a fool for doing that. Fuck.
Throwing on 1st down.
My niggas raised different, son.
He's got his man on the
I said, son.
He'll take this to
Tried that 100 out of 100 times, son. Nigga be with school, son. School be wrong, son. But
this quarterback now,
in my eyes, school ain't wrong until we get alone. You heard?
He's got a 1st and 10. That's a screen pass. That's complete. Give him 14 yards.
And until then, I got you back until it go. You gonna drive with these niggas? I can't even really fuck with you like that.
Because so many parts come together.
Man, he be doing that shit for an edge, dog.
Faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield.
I said I ain't gonna put the black uniforms on because the bitch might put blue on.
1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
We're back in Houston, son.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And that'll carry over the back.
You know why? Because he always go for it on 4th down, man.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead.
Boy, you watching this shit?
He's got the lane, and there he goes. Well, he's in.
Oh, my God.
The prayer is answered. Get that done. Now hold on to recap
like
on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, that's a long way to go. Remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, it will deserve to see on the bench. should do if he
5
wants it
seconds
as
left
well.
here.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football.
I expected the man to catch the shit, dog. I ain't expect the man to punch the man in the ground, son. That's Juju. Yeah.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Man, I'm telling you what to do, yeah, son.
They'll try again from the 25.
Do a little bit of different shit that they ain't fucking do.
10. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
I go through the motion with some of that shit.
The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on third down. Operating from the gun, Washington. And that's
damn, hit the nigga in stride.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The
Hit the nigga in stride. I'm going, dog.
Convert on third.
Nigga. All right.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Looking to throw on second down.
Ooh, Washington came back here, boy.
To escape, and he goes down.
Now that was just absolutely perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
No. You had to give him a tutorial how to put that bitch up, son? Okay. Nigga said, oh fucking K.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down.
Watch the pass.
Back to throw. Washington. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41.
Mike, throw him with these dumbass Aaron jerseys, bro.
40. First possession of the third quarter and interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to
see. They had to remember where they put their people at.
The wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Turner. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great effort there.
Up over the whole linebacker.
Touchdown of the season, second of the game. As they are an extra
man, they let me block that bitch. Hate that game, dog.
Extra point up and through. And that will tie us at 24. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, Washington. No, he almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing his second there.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. A shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
56 to Mike.
They'll try and throw for it here. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Washington. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
56 to Mike, boy, 56.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 47. From the gun, Washington. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A good pickup there at 22.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner. With good timing, you get a completion, as we just saw there.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Watch tight end. 3 down. 58, boys, 58, Mike. Go. Oh, yeah, and here we go.
2nd and 11. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for loss on the running play on the previous down, and then comes right back and gets a sack.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
56, right there, 56.
Looking to throw. Washington. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, 49ers. Juju Smith-Schuster with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. The extra point up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Turner, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They'll run on first down. It's Turner, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Hilton. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Back to throw. McLeod. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Nick Bosa in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Check.
On 4th down, McLeod. Looking left side, and it's complete. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and if he plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
On 1st and 10, McLeod, and this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They've become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are, and I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. As they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
To throw on second down, Washington. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with it.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Washington. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And now look at him go. And all the way home for a Bronco score. A big play there. 53 yards. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. A try here for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Huh? Yeah, Madden me, this bitch a doozy.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Fucking Madden making this shit a doozy. Bitch, fucking man wide open. That man fucking getting all kind of recovery
Here
scheme.
in the fourth quarter with the extra point. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Also, you play this nigga, this lucky ass nigga 2 times every year.
These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter.
Yeah, I think we did fairly good on the run.
Goes onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense making
You know what he's doing. Come on, man. Shit.
We talk about hitting the home run.
Get to the fucking rock.
Passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
On first down, Turner. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes, and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run on first down. Turner. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Broncos first down. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. And they'll get this down to the 10. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Oh, mama.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Turner, and they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And his kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations are a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Floyd!
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they like the situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect.
Hey.
He's back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Boy, they fucked over.
First down San Francisco. The pickup, 13 yards.
You said the man ain't got a
Hustle and
foul.
urgency come into play. I think you got to get up there and
Oh,
spike
he's
it.
being on the ball.
So
Man,
from
you
the
fucked
39
over, you
now,
on
they'll
this
come up on a
bitch.
1st and 10. Back to throw.
Son, they fucked over,
And
son.
then some in midfield.
You not gonna-
Gets it
oh,
across
you can't
the
do
50
nothing?
and down to the 48.
They fucked over, son.
Cheating bitches.
Well, man.
Going into the final
Yeah, man, fucked over me, son. Why did people ain't let me get my out of bounds, son?
They couldn't get it done, however, we were treated really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right.
No,
they took us down to the last
No, they
play.
fucked
That's
over
all.
with
They
that.
were supposed to stop the clock.
Yeah, man.
Even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Broncos, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, the run to begin the season is over as they drop to 9-1 now on the year. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
It is a good question. Man, I gotta start robbing me with that shit on the new man, bro. New man come out in 10 days, bro. I'm about to start writing a petition, dog. Man, you can't just be giving niggas motherfucking games.
You got a black shirt right there.
Ooh, this nigga poop out 8 weeks. I know the Magic ain't good at that shit. Niggas fussing. Talking about your team said. Nigga, I turned this week and said I don't got no games, I guess. Way too advanced when we playing with amateurs. They're on attack when they tackle like damage. And every I can play it back on the camera.